Okay, so the thing I wanted to talk about is that when we initially started the campaign, I was planning to go to level 20, and as I have read about running games at high level and looked at things and understood the game better, for a while I've been pretty nervous about levels 16 through 20 because stuff gets so bananas that reining anything in is very difficult, and doing the combats becomes like impossible to balance because in order for the fight to be good, the monsters have to be so strong that like a couple of good rolls for them will just like annihilate people. Like one of the things like Grimgar's level 20 ability is that all of his healing is max level. So, in order for the fight to even be close, I have to make sure the monsters are doing enough damage that his heal doesn't just bring everybody to full health every turn. But
I think it's level 17 actually.
okay, I don't know.
Or we're like gods and we just annihilate everything and you don't make anything stronger.
I mean, I
We
guess
we're walking the earth as gods.
How
it's
it will
not
be
any fun
remembered
for
in
me at all to
it'll
set
be
up this.
remembered in storybooks that we were just gods that
And
followed
so there's this
everything.
one professional DM that I was like reading about. He was like talking about the upper level stuff, and he basically explained why he doesn't do anything past level 15, and that like he just thinks it's too hard, and he's like a professional. He's like, "Yep, it's too hard. It's not worth it. It takes way too much time to prepare, and the players just annihilate everything. And if you make it really hard, you're just gonna kill somebody in the first turn, and then they just bring them back to life immediately, and it's like, what's the point? And it's stupid." So like I've been worried about that for a while, and then Critical Role just ended their second campaign, and guess what? They did the final boss fight at level 15. So like not even Matt Mercer wants to go beyond level 15. Um so the thing is you get level 9 spells at level 17. And since this is the first time playing ever, I think we got to at least go that far. So I think as of right now, I'm planning on level 17 being the last level and not bothering with 18, 19, 20 because then with the super hard stuff, I only have to deal with it for level 16 and 17.
I think you should do whatever is favorable to you because I'm not
Whatever
gonna know
makes
the
it
difference.
whatever makes it easier for you, yeah.
If I never do level 19, I'll never know if I like it or not, and that way I'm not like yearning for it if you take it away from me.
Well, the other thought that people were saying is that you can end your campaign at 15, 16, 17, or whatever, and then if you ever want to do those other levels, you can just come back to the characters later in like create like a crazy one shot where like yeah, you get sucked through a portal and now you gotta stop this crazy tentacle monster and everybody leveled up, and then like just do that a few times and there now you got to do level 18, now you got to do level 19 kind of stuff.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Sure.
Because part of the problem is that this adventure is like insulated into like one region, and like once, I'm gonna do level 9 spells anyway, but like once you get level 9 spells or even level 8 spells, like the power of those spells is so stupid strong that it's like it doesn't make a ton of sense that you can't just solve this thing. Um, and so I don't want you to have those spells for too long. Like the strongest spell in the game is level 9 spell Wish, where you can basically just do whatever you want.
Travis gets that right.
I think
Think so.
yeah, I think I definitely get it, but
Say
We'd
what
all be
now?
destroyed by dicks
yeah, you'd be first.
in the face.
Like here, one example of the wish spell. You grant up to 10 creatures that you can see resistance to a damage type you choose.
10 you said?
Permanently?
Yeah, that's the end of the sentence. You grant them resistance. Period. There's no time limit. It lasts forever.
Huh.
And you would get a level 9 spell every day.
Holy shit.
Now, wish is limited that like you have to roll to see if you can never cast it again and stuff, but like still that's just like one of the spells. Mass heal. You restore up to 700 hit points divided as you choose among any number of creatures you can see within range. Creatures healed by this spell are also cured of all diseases and any effect making them blinded or deafened. It's just
Wouldn't
700 hit points. Okay, everybody.
wouldn't we be fighting things that would have similar skills though?
Yeah, but you already kind of do that. Like you've already gone up against plenty of creatures that have like level 7 spells, and the Lich had level 9 spells. The one that killed Chris.
Oh yeah.
So like you've already gone up against stuff that had spells that level. The difference is 4 characters with all those abilities versus one guy and a bunch of minions. And like if I made it okay, well I'll just make it 4 on 4 then. All right, so they all concentrate on one of you, and one of you dies permanently forever in the first round before you even get a turn. Like that's the balancing issue.
Mm.
That if they're weaker than you, you will annihilate them. And if they're just as strong as you, then for them to be that powerful, they would also have to be smart. And if they're smart, they would just kill one of you in the first round, like vaporize your body, and then just move on to the next person in the next round. So that's why it's so hard to balance.
Before you could wish for more dicks, right, Travis?
Right.
I don't know if I'd put a limit on how many dicks you could have either.
Mm.
Just because there's diminishing returns after so many dicks. I mean, especially, after 2, like, I don't know.
I get what you're saying.
Okay, so anyway,
Well,
I'll think about it
Wish-
more. The nice thing is that I was looking at it, and there's definitely enough good content that if I boiled it down to finish at level 17 instead of level 20, we're actually getting rid of some of the stuff that I thought was a little boring. So it might even actually make what we actually do more fun. But we'll see how tonight goes. Maybe tonight will suck and you all want to quit. Who knows?
Or we'll all die.
Yeah, so
Wouldn't you wish for your own pussy to fuck with your own dick rather than more dicks?
I don't know. What if you got yourself pregnant?
Good point.
Ooh, you came up with that quick.
Yeah, I think about it often.
Oh, never mind. I obviously need to think about this more.
Yeah. Yep. All right. The last time you guys finished up in Red Larch, made your way over to Scarlet Moon Hall, and then from there traveled through the tunnels back to the lava wall on your way to the Temple of Eternal Flame. And upon arriving there, you oiled up Erkin real good, and he went through the ethereal plane, through the lava, all the way back over to the lever. Now, here's what I fucked up. When Erkin got to the lever, I said that he pulled the lever and he had 15 minutes left. But if he's in the ethereal plane, he can't pull the lever. So, he has to
True.
wait for the spell to end prior to being able to pull the lever. So he does not have any etherealness left. I said he had 5 minutes left.
We're just waiting.
Yep. So you guys, it's a 45-minute walk to the temple, and Erkin has already turned off the magma wall. I have one more piece of information to give you guys, and that is that I've been messing with some of the API that people offer for the game, and that is ways to reprogram how the website works on certain things. And I'm testing out one right now that has to do with hit point markers. And so I've turned it on, and what it does is any creature that you can see they have a small aura around their token, and depending on the color, that tells you how high their hit points are. So if it's green, they're at max. If it's at dark red, they're almost dead. And if it's in between, it goes through all the shades of, light green, yellow, orange, red. So asking me whether or not somebody's bloodied or not anymore won't matter because you will be able to see exactly how beat up they are. And I think for the NPCs, the bars should also be there, but I've moved them to the bottom of the token so they overlap the bottom of the token rather than being above it, which always ends up with them behind the darkness of walls. I see Erkin is stabbing himself to test it out. He just changed his hit points a bunch of times to look at the color changes.
I can't see anything. For
Yeah,
some
I can't
reason.
see
You
anything
can't see
either.
anything because you aren't in the temple, which is the map we're on. Only
Okay.
Erkin can see. You aren't here yet.
Makes sense.
So, the magma wall turns off, and we've got Maxon, Theron, Grimgar, and what's his name? Hamankost. See, it turns off, and the lava just kind of fades away.
Oh, Arkham wants to done it, guys. Let's get going.
Yep. Let's go.
This is still with us. I forgot about.
Huh?
Hamankost is with you, yes.
Yeah, I forgot Cost was with us still.
He doesn't know what Arthendal is up to, and he thinks that it's probably not a coincidence that everything that's going on in Arthendal also apparently is here, and therefore Arthendal is probably involved. He thinks he's coming with you to see what he can see. He may end up bailing on you if he finds a clue to follow, but for now he's with you. I'll be right back. You guys talk about what you want to do and stuff, but I assume you're just walking there. But I don't know. I'll be right back.
Suppose we'll just walk there, right?
I mean, I would think that we want to be careful because they may have reinforced this. But actually, Erkin would have known, right? He
Yeah,
walked
but he
through.
wouldn't. He wouldn't have been able to tell us.
Right. So should we message him and just make sure it's safe?
It's probably not a bad
Or
idea.
I
I
don't know
get.
how
Well, I
much
guess it depends how we walked there too, but we don't know it, so we could have messaged him to ask.
I mean, no matter what, we're gonna have to go that way, right? So does it really matter if we ask him or not? We might as well just sneak regardless.
Yeah, probably tried to sneak and
We know where he is. We can just head towards wherever he is. Meet up with
Yeah.
him.
yeah, I think that sounds good. Fill in Hamid Cost about the temple.
And then our plan, as far as the elevator goes, is using fly and other teleportation type stuff.
Probably, yeah. I don't think we
Hamid
want to
Cost
try
fly?
this. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Can Cost fly?
We'd have to ask him. I don't think he's flown in front of us.
Does your spell work on multiples or just one?
I think if I use it at higher levels, I think each level maybe I can add a person.
This can fly, right? Or Urkin?
Let's see. When you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, you can target one additional creature for each slot level above third. So you can fly on your own, right?
Can Urkin?
I was asking you. Did you say you could?
Yeah.
So you can fly on your own. I don't think Erkin can unless he uses polymorph. Turns into like a bird or something.
Don't we have a ring of Featherfall too? Dundas had it. Never mind.
What would you use that for?
Well, doesn't that make you fall like super slow?
Yeah.
But I don't think we have it anymore.
What would that be useful for though?
Well, because it's like an elevator, so they're going down, right? I think it goes down, so you could just jump
Oh.
off the side
I
and
thought
fall
we were going
slow.
up. You're right, we are going down, aren't we?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here. Okay, so what do you guys do? The three of you?
We are going to head to Urkin,
Okay. So
and
you
we would like to ask Common Cost if he knows how to fly
if he
or
knows
featherfall.
how to fly. He has fly.
Perfect.
Yes. I made a huge mistake sending him with you because he is a wizard and a cleric, which means he has so many spells that he has prepared. It's stupid.
Nice.
He has so many, like, including the rituals. He has so many spells available. It's just I, he has more spells at this level. Like I don't.
Have we used the crystal ball?
You've not used the crystal ball. No, you haven't used that or the mirror today.
Okay, so we should probably do that. Well, I guess should we do that before we go to Urkin?
You could have been doing that while he was walking. It took him 45 minutes.
Okay, can we say that we use them then?
Sure.
Do we want to check on the moon elf first?
Sure. Yeah, be
Or
a good
that's
one to
why
check.
that's probably the first thing we're doing.
Yeah, maybe we'll see if she's moved or anything like that.
Yeah, and alive.
Yeah.
We don't need Urkin for that, do we?
No, I don't think so. I think I did it last time.
Okay. Okay, let's do that.
I'll do it if nobody else can. Look in the crystal ball, try to see the moon elf.
So Grimgar's doing it.
Come back and do it.
Okay, what's the DC of the crystal ball? Oh wait, all the stuff matters though, right?
What do you mean?
Because it's scrying, so I got to look at the other details too.
Yeah, it is DC 17. And I can click on the scrying spell.
Okay, so save modifier. So she's getting +5 to her save because you've only heard of her, you've never met her. But you know what she looks like because you've seen her before now. So a -2, so she gets +3. The DC is a 17, you said?
Yep.
Okay, she got a 21, so it doesn't work.
Okay.
Doesn't work. So Grimgar, you look into it, you try to do it, and it doesn't work.
I don't see anything. It's all cloudy.
But she can choose to not be spied on, right? Is she choosing not to? Is that
So, well, I've got two things. First of all, she either got a 21 or she's dead, because I'm not going to tell you. And the other thing is that, she doesn't know who's trying to scry her.
that's true. We never did talk to her, did we?
But it
no, we
wouldn't
did.
matter. She would have no idea.
I would have had to
Um,
send to her first before scrying. So
It's the kind of thing where, like, because scrying, unless somebody has said, I will scry you tomorrow, there is, like, no way for you to, like, know that even anybody's about to scry you, to, like, be in the mood to just be like, yeah, I'm going to let it happen. Because it's, like, an instantaneous thing.
I feel like if I'm not arguing or anything, but if I was in a volcano and nearly dead, I'd let whoever wanted to spy on me and potentially save me.
Yeah,
What's
that makes
the matter
sense.
at this point,
Sure.
you know?
Yeah, that
But
makes
it
sense.
doesn't matter.
But it's scrying is weird. It's not like ignoring a cell phone call, right? It is
Yeah.
your nature, like your mind allowing itself to be spectated.
Your mental
And
toughness.
and I feel like unless you were actively thinking, "Hey, I'm gonna let this happen," like your body wouldn't let it happen because you're not consciously
She's like
doing it.
naturally rejecting it, kind of thing.
Right.
Oh, she was dying the last time we saw her, right? Through the crystal ball.
Yeah, she was pretty fucked. That was what, a couple days ago now.
Mm,
Has
I
it been
think
that
so.
long already?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's. Hopefully not, though.
I
Hopefully.
can send to her if we can't find her at some point, but
I'll give You want to let Arthur or let Haman Koss use the mirror again?
have him look at
Arthendal.
what person. Sure. Will he get a different result because it's him looking at it versus
It
us?
gets random every time, no matter who looks at it.
I don't know why you would let have somebody else look at it.
Guess we have someone who can revive people with this, so even if she is dead, we can bring her back, right?
Did you mean somebody else is then someone other than us, or someone other than Haman Koss?
Yes. We both could, couldn't we?
I think only one person can look at it at a time, right?
Yeah.
I just didn't know what Joe meant by that.
I think we're talking about two different things.
Well, yeah, you are.
You want me to look in the mirror?
I'm not talking about the Moon Elf anymore.
Oh,
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Do you want to just do the mirror too, then, Kumgar?
Yeah. Who do you want to look at then?
I thought we were gonna do Arthendal.
Does it is it different when you look at it at different time, Joe? Or do we know that? I guess.
You don't know that. You just know what the item description says.
Yeah. I guess I can try it.
I think that's what we decided before, that we were just gonna keep using it on him to see what we could learn. But I don't care if you got someone else in mind.
Not particularly, I guess.
Steel, Venom Fang,
Trying to think if there's someone more
Moon Elf,
relevant down here that would
Birkin.
be useful to use it on.
Whatever their god's name is. Vizarin.
She's dead.
Vizarin? No, he's not. We've never met him.
Who am I thinking of then?
I don't know.
Not Viviel.
Maybe I'm not dead either.
What's the woman we killed there?
When?
With the dragon.
We've killed a lot of women. Oh.
Bennifer, thank you.
Vizarin is the guy that might be.
Oh yeah,
up-
he would be in. Yeah, he'd be interesting. Look at him.
Yeah, he might be the one behind everything for all we know.
All right, yeah, let's do that.
wait, Vizarin?
Yeah.
Isn't that the guy who chopped my hand off?
No. Didn't we kill that guy?
Yeah, we did kill him.
Yeah,
That was one
yeah,
of
we
the
killed him.
That was the
the
mud
fire.
sorcerer.
Yeah, much
Not
sorcerer.
sure.
It was the earth place.
Yeah, let's use it on Fizzerin.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so you look into the mirror and you think of Vizarin, and you get back. You see a young elf, probably like 14, and he is engaged in sword fight training, rapiers. And he's sword fighting with somebody, and he's spending like the entire time just being yelled at by this older female drow. And then it flashes to another moment when he's older, maybe 18, and he is riding like a giant spider, and he's attempting to shoot a longbow while riding the spider at targets, and he's missing. And there's a different female drow just yelling at him the whole time, berating him, and other people are laughing. And then you see him older. Elves live a long time, but now he's probably in his 40s, which is still young for a dwarf. And he is digging a hole, and next to him is just a bunch of body parts. And then you see a trial, and he is now he's probably like 100 or older. It's hard to tell with an elf, but he's at some kind of trial, and you can't really tell what's going on. Maybe I'll have you make a perception check or an insight check later to tell what's going on at this trial. But he looks very upset. And then you see him in a cave, and there is this strange fountain of water, and he is putting objects into the water and then dropping to his knees and saying prayers. And then as the vision ends, there's this flash that makes you like blink, like what did I just see? What the fuck was that? Like as it was ending, and it was just a giant eyeball. And that's it.
Holy shit! It was the eye.
Make an insight check,
Which one of us?
Grimgar.
Okay.
Insight.
Yep.
Oh,
All right.
God.
You have no clue what was going on at that trial. It was obviously a trial, but you have no idea what it was.
He's a drow, right?
Yes.
Was
Was
he
Correct.
underground the whole time? Did it look like there was no sunlight for the most part? You said he was in a cave at one point.
Yeah, in every vision he appeared to be underground.
Okay.
You don't
Was
know
he
if
in
he was in the same place ever, but he
Okay.
was underground in all the visions.
Was he an elf or is
That's what a drow is like a dark elf.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, a drow is so dark elves are drow. Wood elves are
Yeah,
wood
I think
elves.
it's
High elves are high elves.
okay? I just wanted to make sure like he wasn't like an elf that like turned into a drow or something. I don't know if that
Yeah,
makes any
he
sense.
did say elf.
Shatterkai are Shadowfell elves. The name for the Feywild elves are escaping me right. Eldrin are and I think a
Moon
Variel are winged elves. There's another name for moon elves that I can't think of right now too. But anyway, I need you to make a perception check as well, Grimgar.
Much better.
Much better. You recognize the fountain he was at. That was the spot in Wave Echo Cave.
Oh.
Holy shit.
If I go cave.
Right. I'll relate that to everybody.
I wonder what the
I saw.
prayer in the water was.
Oh. He's obviously terrible at fighting though, so I'm sure it'll be easy to kill.
How long ago was he supposedly began the eye thing? Do we remember? Do we have that known? Is that in the book?
Was that in the book? I went over what was in the book and what wasn't last week. And you should
Okay.
know that book was written Hundreds of years ago.
500 years ago, was it?
So you,
How long
what
do
are you
elves live?
asking? What are you asking?
Well, I was trying to figure out because you said there was a female elf that was yelling at him. I was going to ask Grimgar if we
It
were.
wasn't the same elf every time.
Okay.
You said when you informed us what you got from the book, it was 4 weapons created by the Drow, maybe needed to summon an elemental eye by the Drow. Vizerin was trying to summon the elemental eye. Black Spider warned us about him. He's an evil guy, not like other Drow who are trying to achieve something.
I want to try to answer a few questions that you would know. One thing on the Drow is that they are a matriarchal society, and so women yelling at him would just mean that leaders are yelling at him.
Okay.
And Wave Echo Cave, you met a ghost who had possession of the book that you needed, and he had said that he hadn't had any company for 2 or 3 years when a Drow came to Wave Echo Cave.
Okay.
And he told you that way back when we were doing Lost Mine of Fendelver. He had said that. And you got confused because you thought that the only Drow you were dealing with was the Black Spider, and that he should have only arrived recently. So it was very confusing to you.
Yeah.
Never recovered from that confusion.
Was that who last staff warned us about? I can't remember. Was that Vizerin?
Class staff didn't warn you about anybody.
Or who was it that warned us about? They wanted us to join.
That's a Black Spider, I think.
Was it the black? Okay, yeah. Was it the Black Spider that warned us about Vizerin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, that's interesting.
He didn't look familiar to me, did he?
Make a perception check.
Oh shit!
No.
That would have been nuts if we like
Oh, it's Ergen.
had lunch with them.
Exactly like yeah, had lunch.
Grimgar bought him a beer one night. Okay, so that's all for that, right? And we can say we did that during Erkin's journey.
Uh-huh.
So we can head over there now.
Okay. So you guys walk through the cave whistling.
Nope, stealthily, please.
Oh, okay. Alright, so you walk through the cave stealthily.
Whistly Dixie.
Everybody make a stealth check, please. I guess
I
I
am
did
good.
for how
Good.
Oh God.
Oh well, you're whistling, that's for sure. Grimgar, shh.
Alright.
Everybody else was pretty stealthy.
Yeah, so as a group, though, that's a success. 3-2, because a 1 counts as 2 failures. 3-2, you're
Okay.
really stealthy. You stealth all the way to the temple. Because you're stealthing, it takes twice as long. It takes you an hour and a half. And you don't find anybody whatsoever. Nobody bothers you.
Is Erkin there?
When you get to the end of the cave, well, that's a good question. So, Chris, when they take forever to show up, do you just stay there or do you wait?
Well, I was planning to wait just a reasonable amount of time in the same room if I could hide in plain sight, kind of deal. But
It's up to you. So they don't get to the beginning of the temple for an hour until an hour and a half after you've pulled the switch. And I will say that that also means that it is 8:30 at night.
how
Which doesn't matter
long?
much underground, but
How long does it take to get from where I am to the entrance of the temple? Not counting the cave.
if you sprint, because you're so fast, it would probably take you 1 minute. If you go stealthily, and don't run into any trouble, maybe 5 minutes. which is why them taking an hour and a half and still not being here really irks you.
Ah,
I see what you did.
I get it.
They haven't sent you any messages either.
Nope. We talked about this when you walked away.
I'm gonna waste spell slots.
Did I flip my lucky coin?
I guess. Whatever. Can you guys all see each other's auras, by the way?
Yes.
It seems like a good idea,
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
All right. I would try to stealthily return to the front of the cave,
Okay.
but but not being invisible or anything.
huh? Alright, so you open the door.
I got past some plain sight or something. Where is that?
And you note too that there are no lights that you can see. Um when you were floating through the one room, certainly the lava was giving off light. But
All right, as long as there's no light, I'm just gonna walk out invisible. But if I see like a big source of light, I'm gonna cast that spell.
I don't know which one you mean.
Pass without trace.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. I remember how to get here. There's a big hallway, but I think there's a hallway over here. Oh, maybe not.
Do you hold on, I gotta check and see. Why is that oh, that shouldn't be blocked off. There's no door there. My bad.
Oh, it's
That was closed when you guys spun the room around.
right. So yeah, I guess this is where I would cast the spell,
Okay, you cast Pass Without Trace.
and I would go up.
Alright, when you walk through the tripwire right there, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yay! Dexterity's.
Move you back to the tripwire.
You don't
26,
remember.
good, alright. You take 13 fire damage as the tripwire goes off. And there it is. That's what you blew up.
Ouch.
So just an explosion of fire lights up that hallway.
Keep going.
Alright. So I'm going to put that back on the thing. Go ahead. I'll let you know when you trigger another one.
All right. I want to check this end for a tripwire thing.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Investigation check.
You can't see a spot where a tripwire could be put, so you don't find anything.
Sweet. Boop-a-doop-a-doo, boop, boop, boop,
Now,
boop.
when you get into this room, you notice that this had been a barracks where people had lots of stuff. All the supplies are gone. Everything that was in here is gone. All that's left are the beds and tables. All the supplies are gone from this room. As you move north, you see a glowing wall that wasn't there before, and you should be able to see the red on your map. See
Yeah.
that? That wall is glowing red, but you do not think that it's giving off any heat. You don't feel it. It is, however, casting a red glow on the floor, ceiling, and wall opposite it.
Interesting. Is there anything? Do I see anything on that wall opposite besides the glow?
Make a perception check unless you're walking up to look at it.
I'll keep my distance, I think.
Okay. So you look at the floor, you look at the ceiling, and you look at the wall, and the thing that you find interesting is that the redness on the ceiling and the floor seems to be brighter than the redness on the wall opposite, as if the wall opposite is somehow absorbing the light.
Let's avoid that. Go this way.
Alright, so this room used to be Bastion's quarters. That was the leader of the temple down here. There is nothing in this room. So all the stuff on the map there, forget about it. Nothing is there. That room is empty now.
Wasn't there a wall door?
Yeah, and there's a switch that you know about right there, so you can pull that.
Pull that.
Okay, let me open that. Okay, you open the door.
Boop.
You walk through. Okay, when you get right there, you can see the cave opening ahead of you, and you just keep walking and everything's fine.
You son of a bitch. I hate this place.
Alright, so when you come out, they aren't there yet.
Yeah, I'll just wait.
Alright,
But,
so
well,
you wait about another half hour, and finally they show up.
Erican?
We showed up.
the
Hello?
rate at which you arrived really irked me.
Sorry, we wanted to be careful.
Next
I want-
time, give me a little heads up.
You notice he looks a little singed.
Are you okay? You look like you got a little singe there.
Yeah, this place is a fire temple. You know how it is.
Yeah, true.
I want to roll insight to make sure it's Erkin and not some imposter.
Quite possible.
Right. I want to do that. Do I roll insight?
You're suspicious of him?
You gotta roll insight. Alright. I'm gonna say, look, you see, the real thing on these rolls is that I've misinterpreted them before. There is nothing about the way that he's acting that would tell you that he is anyone other than who he appears to be, and you have no reason to think that he is either lying or telling the truth about it just being the fire temple for why he's singed. In the past, I would be like, you think he's telling the truth, which is stupid because that just tells the player that he was lying, right? So the answer is that you have no reason to think either way. Either way, it's just he said it. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not.
It's pretty
All right.
suspicious.
Yeah, it
Well,
seems like
Not the
Erkin.
Grimgar.
Did you see any fire cultists here?
No, it's pretty cleared out. And I'd also like to add, I do not miss Grimgar.
I don't miss
Okay.
you either.
Yeah.
That does seem like Erkin, though. Now I feel better.
You guys should just get it over with and kiss.
The sexual tension. Ugh!
I did rub all that oil over him earlier.
That's true. I was wondering why you're such a big boner.
You guys think back to it, and Hammond Kost is playing Careless Whisper with a saxophone.
Don't go that way. Go this way.
Well, Grimgar can't fit.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's the wall
Yeah.
that's too skinny.
Guess he's got to die, though.
Why can't we go this way?
There's some firewalls and stuff that way.
Oh,
Oh, don't
Firewall?
you see the firewall?
Yeah, mysterious firewalls.
Oh,
Seems
which way do we
serious.
gotta go? Straight over there, right? To the right? And then south?
It's like in
Yeah.
the middle of this place. No, the shaft.
I will remind you guys that you have a map on
Yeah.
Discord.
Yeah, I was
Is it-
just looking for that.
As you look at the room to your east, you notice that the barricades that had been set by the hobgoblins are still there. That's what you notice. The barricades are still there.
is the firewall he's talking about? Is that by the pillars there?
I don't know what he's talking about. You have to ask him.
Where are these firewalls you're talking about, Arkin?
It's to the right of the barracks to my immediate south. That
Let's go.
hallway.
Let's over this. Let's go over this way and check it out.
Well, we're heading to the elevator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not that way. You don't have to go to the barracks.
True. It could be other stuff I haven't cleared out though. I know
Grimgar,
for
when
a
you get
fact
to,
it's like six.
Grimgar, when you get there, with your passive perception, which is 20, you notice that in the middle of this room there is a glyph on the floor.
Put my hand out soon. Gets it. Hold up. This looks suspicious. There's a glyph on the floor.
Can
Back
I
out.
investigate from here without getting too close?
Is there like a trap gate here? Or something closed?
Yeah. How are you investigating it? Like, what are you looking for?
So I guess seeing if I recognize the glyph and if there's any magical, sound like signs of a magical trap of some sort.
Oh, we already know what it is.
Okay.
Do we? What is it, Maxon?
Wasn't there a trap like gate here that they closed, and that's like an alarm thing?
I don't recall.
Make an Arcana check.
Me? I'm not good.
No, Theron. Theron was trying to.
Oh. Alright.
So you aren't sure, Theron, but if Erkin is warning you that there might be traps, it certainly could be a trap. But the problem with glyphs is there's no way to know what would activate it.
Okay.
There's some loose stones around we can throw in there.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Like you said,
You
who knows
throw
if
a
that
you throw a stone. It lands on the symbol and nothing happens.
I mean, we're in a cave, so there's a good chance that, rocks could just fall. I don't think they'd make a trap that could be activated by a rock.
Ooh.
Could be a certain amount of weight. You might be able to sense some sort of life, and that's what makes it activate. Who knows? Well,
Can't you send like a servant in front of you or something?
I can. I can do a ritual to make an unseen servant.
Is that other area where it's really narrow? Is there anything we could like smash down to get through there, or is it like rock walls on either side?
Well, it's pretty thick. It's a natural opening in the cave.
Mm.
It would be
So,
pretty hard.
use stone shape on it.
Yeah, that would work.
Want me to do that?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And avoid this.
I can make it like 5 feet wide, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, you could definitely open it up to be wide enough.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I had that. Or no, I got that while I was in here.
Okay. So you're going to use your fist to cast stone shape and make the opening wider, right?
Wait, so you're an elf this time though, Grimgar. Are you skinny enough now?
It's the armor.
The armor's still too thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to
Okay.
take it off last time.
My
remember?
sweet
I thought
armor.
it was a combination of his stockiness and the
No.
armor.
Heavy armor doesn't fit through the hole.
I gotcha.
What are you talking about? Stockiness.
No, never mind. You know.
I hope I widen up.
I guess I misheard you.
Do I have to roll anything?
No, it just works.
Alright,
Best
cool.
elf I've ever seen.
So Maxon puts his hand on the rock and just kind of slides it to the side like it's a sliding door.
There you go.
When did you do that last time we were here?
I didn't have the mask when we got here last time. But I found the mask
Oh,
while I
yeah.
was in here.
Is it true?
I think it was I think Birkin tripped on some wire somewhere. I think it was close to where that was.
Wait, the mask is what gives you the mend earth or whatever?
Stone shape.
Stone shape? I thought it was the hand that gave you that.
Stone shape is from one a day from the mask.
Oh, okay.
Does the mask still talk to you?
No, he moved.
He moved.
He moved on.
It's on the other side of my face now.
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
When you guys exit that room, you see the red glowing wall that's casting light on the floor, ceiling, and the opposite wall.
Huh.
Excuse me.
That
I
used
did
to
not
be a
cross.
lava wall.
You don't remember it being a lava wall. It's not glowing like it's hot, and it's not giving off any heat. It is merely glowing red.
Throw a
Can
rock at it.
I can okay.
You throw a rock.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
You know, if these were alarms, you throwing rocks at the alarms all the time is really gonna mess with us.
That's true.
All right. We don't have to go that way anyway, right?
I
No,
We
no.
just keep going south.
no, go south. This is the way I was.
Okay.
And that
Across
gets
the
us to
bridge.
the elevator.
Yeah.
It's just a different way. It's a longer way, but
And you do note
Yeah.
in this room that everything's gone. All that's left in here are the beds and the tables.
They cleared the house.
Common
I-
Cost is like, fuck, this sucks. We're walking across this?
yeah, we did it before.
I mean, at least
Did
it's
you-
10 feet wide, but damn.
Did you go this way, Irkin, already?
We did.
Fine.
We should have taken horses.
Okay. When should we get someplace you haven't gone?
The
We should be
ground
really
suddenly starts
careful.
to rumble and the bridge begins to fall away. What do you do?
Line.
I jump back the way we came.
Okay. Grimgar goes back the way he came. What does everybody else do?
I will cast fly at 4th level and touch Irkin at the same time.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Haman Cost is going to cast Fly on himself as well. And so the bridge just falls away. And it falls away all the way to the edge, so move back more, Grimgar. Yeah, and so this cavern now no longer has a bridge in it.
Okay. So we are all flying. What do we do about Grimgar?
How many of us would it take to lift him? Like,
I mean, I would say that if you work together, you can try it, but there is a chance you'll drop him while you're flying. It's kind of a long flight. Fly isn't meant to let you carry another person necessarily, and his armor is heavy as fuck.
Let's
Yeah.
wait.
I yell, I can try to go around this other way.
Well, should I go with him?
we should all go.
Should we all just go? I mean, just fly back. Right? Splitting up's probably a bad idea regardless.
Just give him. No. Yeah.
So Haman Cost is like, wasn't the idea that we would fly down the shaft? No, we're already flying.
I
How long does
know.
fly last for?
It only lasts
10
for
minutes.
is it 10 minutes, yeah.
Can
We
you
could
cast?
all just
Can
fly
you
there.
cast? Can you cast fly on me? Yeah, we can all just fly. Maybe
I'd
try
have to
flying.
recast it at a higher level.
I mean, I could do that if you want.
How was Grimgar going to get down the shaft?
Well, I would have to cast Fly at 4th level so that me and him could fly.
I have
So
like
use another
4
spell
hours
slot.
worth.
Yeah, it's gonna have to happen anyway, right?
You want to just hurry and hustle? We don't waste the 10 minutes?
Yeah, keep this one going and just go there flying.
Right.
Okay.
So
You
he
zoom
is
past
going
that part?
to end his 3rd level fly and cast it at 4th level. And now Grimgar can fly as well. Put the flying symbol on him and the concentrating symbol.
Alright, guys.
Okay.
Pray for me.
Are we gonna go this way? Okay.
Oh, you got fly on you. We can go south. Yeah, we can go south. I
Are
forgot.
we? Are we gonna be able to make it in time?
Sure.
10 minutes. It's not
Takes
gonna.
a minute.
As a matter of fact,
We can fly
when you guys
back.
get here, you remember that the hole is over here. Can you see it on your map? Like, can you see through that wall? I don't know if you can.
No.
I'm gonna move it.
Right
I'm
here?
gonna move it. I'm gonna move the wall.
Okay.
You guys can see. You actually could just fly over there
Oh,
Oh,
from here.
okay.
let's do it.
Perfect.
Okay. When you get close, you see that there is a fire elemental in armor waiting by the hole, and he sees you as you fly up. You're
Okay.
way above the lava, so don't worry about that. Like, I'm not even gonna do any kind of damage at all for it. You're flying way above it, and he's just looking at you.
Okay. So.
They speak. Do you know if they speak common?
I don't
you
think
get
you
to ask
know.
him.
There's an elemental in armor.
Probably not.
No.
No.
Hello there. We need to go that way.
What is it? Like
Just-
Igni or something that he speaks?
It just looks at you. In that moment, everybody stop moving. More elementals surge from the lava all around you. So I want everybody to roll initiative.
Well, this sucks.
It's okay. Spell lasts for 10 minutes. If you can keep it going until the end of the fight, you'll still have the slot. Of course, if you lose concentration.
Yeah. Nobody get hit.
At least none of us are currently over the lava. In case they go first.
Well, they get a surprise round because not the one at the end, but the 4 near you get a surprise round because you were like right on top of them.
Are we just gonna say
Where
that we're
did-
hovering just above the ground here?
I assume you would have been because you would have not wanted to get thrown into lava.
Yeah.
Oh, he got a natural 1 on his initiative. That blows for him. The other one got a natural 20, so all the universe evens out.
Mm.
Damn universe.
Did Urkin get a natural 20? No. The fire elemental goes before him in the initiative, even though your number's higher. Change his to a 28. Natural 20 goes first. A natural 1 goes last. Alright, so they get their surprise round first. So this one bursts from the lava over behind Grimgar and is going to hit you with a scimitar covered in flame, or at least attempt to hit you. And I would say, normally with surprise I would give advantage, but I think that it's hard to miss these guys bursting out, so I'm not going to give him advantage. Because you would, like, immediately, he might get to attack you first, but you would know he's there. So 1, 2, 3 on Grimgar. Only the second one hits, but it deals an additional 1d10 of fire damage. 7. So you take 10 slashing damage and 7 fire damage, Grimgar.
Okay.
The next one down doesn't necessarily come out of the lava. Fire elementals can fly, right? See? Movement, no, he can't fly. But he's tall, so he would have to climb all the way out in order to attack Theron. So he's going to do that. So he has to climb out of the lava in order to be able to reach you. And he gets 2 touch attacks. So the first one is a 25. Alright, so you take... Yeah, you take 12 fire damage.
So 6
And-
because I'm resistant.
Yep, and you're going to take another 8 reduced to 4 at the start of your turn because you are currently on fire.
So not right now.
You take the damage at the start of your turn.
Okay.
You are on fire. And the reason why it's the start of your turn is it gives other characters the chance to put you out before you take the damage. But then he's going to attack you again. Natural 20. You take 15 fire reduced to 7, and you can only take the fire damage at the start of your turn once, and you're already taking 4, so it's 4 still. You can't be on fire twice. That doesn't make any sense. The next one will burst out and go for hum and cost.
Oh, do I roll Constitution saving throw for fly?
Yes. 16 does not hit hum and cost. He is wearing a breastplate. His AC is 17. Tries again. It hits him that time. He's going to take 10 fire damage and 5 at the start of his turn. And he has to make a concentration check. He succeeds barely. Alright, the last one's going to come out. And it is not dark in this room. It is lit up by the lava, so this can see you, Urkin. And he's going to go for you with his scimitar. And he's going to go swing. And misses. And then again, natural 20, hitting you for 14 slashing damage and 7 fire damage. And he's blinded, which doesn't make much sense for him, but fine. He is not immune to blinded, so his last attack is at disadvantage. And he misses. I'm not going to bother putting the thing on because I think he comes. Is it the start of his next turn or the end of his next turn? Did he comes back from blinded?
It's the. One second.
Yep.
1 second. Okay. Blinded, fail. End of next turn.
Okay. So he was blinded for another full turn. All right. Now the top of the initiative. The fire elementals get to take their actual first turn now. So 2 attacks on hum and cost. Jeez, with the natural 20s.
Well,
And then a 25. God. So he takes 11. He takes 19 more damage. And he's going to take damage at the start of his turn, which I'll have to go back and figure out later. The other one is going to keep attacking Theron. First touch is a 23. Second touch.
God, they only have a +6, and they're rolling so fucking high.
I know. All right.
18, 17, 19, natural 20. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
So you took 4 damage followed by 3 damage. And it's still only 4 damage at the start of your turn.
Okay.
You have to make 2 concentration checks. And hum and cost needs to make a 1. He's fine. You're fine. All right, Urkin. You're up.
Does anyone know if we did,
yeah, that's right. Never mind. I'm right. Never mind. Yep, go ahead. Is anybody what?
did we do a long rest before we started this cave journey here?
Yeah.
So I should have all my spells probably, except for
Yes.
one just
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
we did.
Yeah, you guys traveled for days to get here.
Yep. You should have everything.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on this guy and whip the shit out of him.
Nobody should feel bad forgetting because I forgot to do hum and cost.
Actually, I thought we did.
Advantage 3 whips.
Yeah, it took you like a day and a half to get here, so you went to sleep. Nothing happened on the way.
There's 2 whips.
All right. 18 hits. He takes 16 damage. Okay. You have advantage because he's blinded.
I rolled an
Oh, you already
advantage.
rolled. Okay, good. And then he takes 14. Okay. And your third attack?
And the third whip with an extra D8.
It's another 12 damage. You're beating the crap out of this guy. He's already yellow! The humanity. Another 5.
Told you with the shit out of you.
He's peed himself.
Walk around here. Maybe you can't see where I am. That's it.
That's pretty bright in here. Oh, you're right, but he can't see where you are. Right. Maxon, nobody can ever see you. Like John Cena.
Is mine?
What?
Alright.
Cena?
I want to.
Whatever.
Yeah, he said Sana.
Who cares?
Good point.
What was the joke behind that? Like his name
Can't
is
see him.
Cena, or you just can't see him?
Can't see him.
Shoot this guy, would I have advantage?
Who?
Fire elemental.
I'll answer your
ultimatum,
question with
Grim
this. You won't have advantage no matter who you shoot.
Gotcha.
You get advantage for flanking someone. You're not flanking anybody.
Shoot this one.
Which one? Sorry, I was eating rice.
The one in between
Okay.
Vanguard
Uh
and
huh.
my parriers. No.
Right. Okay. Roll another attack. All right, Grimgar, you take 14 piercing damage as Maxon
Not
shoots you.
Grimgar
Ah,
again.
damn it, Maxon.
No.
But the okay, so the creature took 14 damage. Okay, and your third attack?
Another 30.
Another 12. Yeah, you rolled really well and a natural 1.
Yeah.
All right. Done?
I'm gonna go over here and flank this guy.
With your bow out? Okay.
How high up am I from him?
I hope you want to be. You got a lot of movement.
I'll be like 10 feet up, I guess.
Okay.
You don't get the flank anymore, just so you know.
Right, you're not flanking if you're 10 feet up.
You have to be within 5 feet.
So what do you want to be? Do you want to be 10 feet up and out of melee range, or do you want to be on the ground and flanking him?
Well, where is Grimgar? Is Grimgar flying too?
He's pretty much on the
Um,
ground, maybe just above the ground.
Yeah, but not too far.
My assumption, because you guys were looking at that elemental, was that everybody was pretty close to the ground, because you didn't want to be surprised knocked out of the sky and into the lava.
Yeah.
It was
Makes sense.
specifically why I was over the ground in case something happened, so I wouldn't fall into the lava.
I'll be on the same level as Grimgar.
Okay. Theron.
Okay, I have questions because I have this decanter of endless water, and I want to use it to put myself out. It has 3 modes. One is stream, fountain, and geyser.
Like me.
So if I do geyser, it produces 30 gallons of water, and it gushes forth in a geyser 30 feet long and 1 foot wide. So like if I like put it down next to me, get out of this guy's range, would the water be able to put me out? Like my idea is that I get out of his reach, he uses the reaction or doesn't,
Did
and
you
then the water puts me out.
did you use the did you take the 4 damage at the start of your turn?
Oh no, I haven't yet.
Okay.
-4.
I mean, yeah, putting yourself out is pretty easy. So if you want
Yeah,
to
I can
move
just
back and then use it
stream
to
the-
put yourself out, go ahead.
Okay. So I will fly. I'll just fly. How tall is this room? Pretty tall.
I really think it's only like 20 feet.
Oh, okay. So I will fly 15 feet up and 5 feet down.
Okay. So he will opportunity attack as you move out.
Oh my god.
Okay, so 17, so you take 8.
Is that
And
their third one?
then what do you do with the decanter?
I guess I'm just putting myself out, so I'll just use stream. I guess it produces 1 gallon of water, and just pour it on myself.
Okay. I mean, I do want you to at least consider other things you could do with that while simultaneously putting yourself out.
Like, could I use the geyser to shoot at one of them and also put myself out?
It sounds like that's what it's meant to do. I mean, the fact that it specifies that it's a 30-foot geyser sounds
Yeah.
like an attack to me.
Yeah. So do you know what it says?
No.
And we'll just copy the geyser part. And it would use an action to do that. Actually, no, it's a bonus action. Well, it's an action to remove the stopper, and a bonus action to attack with it.
Yeah, I mean, so you could angle yourself so you're spraying him without hitting anybody else. And blast him with 30 gallons of water.
Okay. Okay, let's do it.
I'll say, yeah, you can find a way to put yourself out while you're doing that.
Okay, so it's a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Okay, what angle are you blasting him from?
Well, I wouldn't want it to like push me into the ceiling and crush me. So I guess at more of a horizontal angle.
Yeah, I mean,
So if
place
anything-
yourself. And wherever you're shooting, I'm assuming you're shooting at the middle of his token. That's what I'm trying to say.
So I guess I'm shooting at this guy.
Right? Or somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy.
I was kind of hoping you would spray Hamankoss to try and put him out and then just launch
Oh
him
fuck! I
launch
forgot he was
him
on fire.
into the lava.
Oh yeah, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I was like, okay, spray Hamankoss. All right, and he goes flying off the cliff into the lava.
Yeah. I don't want to do that.
Oh.
I'll shoot this
Yeah.
guy.
Okay. At that angle. I'm asking.
No. I'll go over this way.
Okay, so you go there. So you simultaneously put yourself out and spray the elemental with 30 gallons of water. He has to make a strength saving throw. He got a 4. Or else he falls prone and what? 1d4 bludgeoning damage and fall prone. Okay.
Yes.
Fire elementals don't really have like a body that works that way, so he cannot fall prone, but he will take 1d4 bludgeoning damage if you want to roll it. He also takes 30 points of cold damage. I don't know if you heard me say that. Say it
Oh.
again if you didn't hear me, Aaron.
I'm sorry. Smash was going up to go to bed, and she was just talking to me quick.
I said he takes 1d4 of bludgeoning damage. He can't fall prone because he's immune to prone, but he does also take 30 points of cold damage.
Oh.
Because he is made of fire, and you shot him with a geyser of water.
Nice.
Go on.
This thing's fucking awesome. This is perfect to have here.
Okay, he takes 32 points of damage, and his color is now a dark yellow.
Oh, he
Then,
didn't drink enough water today.
I'll use my last 10 feet.
I was telling Ryan today all about the colors, and I was like, unfortunately for you, good is green and bad is red, so to you it's going to look the same.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time with it.
Yeah.
If you were at a
Big
volcano, would you know if it's grass or lava?
Can you see the bar,
Yes.
though? Ryan, can you
I
see the
think
bar?
so.
I think the heat would be a big.
Yeah, let me move.
Bar.
Can you see his health bar?
No.
I'm sure you can't. Okay.
No.
Well, I may do something. I may do something different if this isn't working for Ryan. I wouldn't want an American with Disabilities Act claim.
We've been drafting as we play here.
Ryan's American?
Okay, Grimgar.
Could I use the alchemy jug to pour water
No,
on
you guys are
him?
using all the bullshit items I gave you that make water.
I don't think it makes enough water.
You
I
gonna
was just
spray him with
trying to read it.
mayonnaise?
Throw mayonnaise on him. No, I don't think it doesn't make enough. It's not
How
like
much does it make?
2 gallons per minute. That's not much at all for 6
No,
seconds.
fresh water. What do you mean? Gallons per minute? Oh, afterward you uncork the
Yeah,
jug and pour the
max amount is 8 gallons, and it's 2 gallons per minute.
Right. All right.
That's not much of a turn. Nah.
And it's he took 30 gallons and took 30 points of cold damage. So
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. I guess I'll cast Spirit Guardians. Why not? Level 3.
what's the radius on that?
15 foot. 15 feet from me.
Yeah, it won't let me turn on. See, that's another thing. It doesn't let me mess with the radiuses at all.
It just
It won't let me do it. So I'll just have to put a circle around you.
Okay.
I don't know if I like this thing. I was really excited about it at first, and that already today, it's not exciting. Fireball doesn't make sense. We'll use Hunger of Hadar. Okay, so 15-foot radius. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
that's right.
Okay.
Okay. They don't take any damage yet. When they start their turn here, though, they got to make a Wisdom saving throw.
All right. Done?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So I was trying to eat and was distracted by just the sheer number of things that have happened. I think Common Cost takes 9 points of damage at the start of his turn for being on fire. But what I was getting at is I haven't looked at what he can do yet.
Mm.
He doesn't want to die. He's flying. So many moves. He he is not great against fire elementals. I'll tell you that. I guess that. Yeah, I guess he's gonna try to hit the fire elemental in front of him with a blight. I guess he'll just go out and start with a level 4 spell. So he'll try to whack the thing with a blight. So it has to make a con save. I don't know that blight makes a ton of sense against a fire elemental, but mainly because blight sucks water out of things, but he succeeded anyway. Target takes half on a success, so it's still going to take 14 damage. 4th level spell for 14 damage. Woo! And he's not going to try to fly away, because if it knocks him out of the spell, he'll fall from the sky into lava. So he's going to stay here and just be like, help! Now all the bad guys get to go, because why not? Why wouldn't all 3 NPC sets have to go back to back to back for me? Why wouldn't that be how it works? So this one's going to come rushing out. 20 feet, and he sees Theron flying up in the sky. And there's nothing he can do about that. So he is going to go over here and try to help his buddies. Oh no, you've got Spirit Guardians. So he will go for Erkin, but he doesn't get to make an attack because he had to dash. That's one down. This guy over here, what was the damage for Spirit Guardians? 12?
Well, yep.
Okay, so.
But he makes a wisdom save. Fail. So he takes 12.
Yeah, they both take 12.
And it's also difficult terrain. If that matters.
Well, they're all
I'm
just
sorry.
going to attack you, Grimgar, because they have you flanked. So don't
Yeah.
worry about them moving.
Speed is halved. I'm sorry, not difficult terrain.
No. Okay, so does he get his fiery strikes back? He does not. So it's going to be normal scimitar attacks on you. You take 6 slashing damage total. The other one is going to try to touch you. Miss. Miss. So oh, wait, you know what? I didn't do advantage for either of them. Wonderful! Great! Oh, I can't tell you how happy I am. Alright. So rolling the advantages again. All that does is change the third scimitar attack to a nat 20, which means you get an additional. So the third strike hits you as well for a total of 12 slashing on the second one that hits you out of all of them. I'm just doing all of them at the same time since they're back to back. So I'm going to have this one over by Hammond Cost. Try to get him again. So touch, that's a hit. 10 damage on Hammond Cost. And miss. He is not looking good. Did I miss one? Oh, the blinded one. Okay, this one's blinded. I'd have him make a perception check, but there is no way for him to know where Erkin is. So he jumps off into the lava, and you lose track of him. Because he is under the lava. But he does not reappear on his turn.
I have to make a Constitution save, right, for Spirit Guardians?
Yes. And Hammond Cost needs to make a single Constitution save to lose concentration on his spell. Succeeds.
Constitution save. I
You're
might
good.
use lucky on this depending on what I get. Nope, that's pretty good.
You're fine. All right. Erkin, you are up again.
All right, let's do the same thing. Let's put Hunter's Mark on this guy now. New spell cast. Swing. And whip him twice. Without advantage.
15 does not hit. 27 does. Roll another attack without advantage. I'm not counting the other two d20 rolls because it's supposed to be a whole new separate attack, and those don't have the damage. So I'm not counting that 16 as your re-attack.
So brand new attack.
Yep. One brand new attack for your first miss there. Alright, so he's going to take 13, and then he's going to take 16. Okay?
And I'll dance around him, laughing all the way. Ha 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 ha.
You're laughing, and Hammond Cost is like nearby, and he's going, ah!
Go there.
Okay, you done?
Yeah.
Alright, Maxon.
Common cost can be right. Do like a bait and switch.
But is Kamakas mostly red? Or like,
No, he's
what's
like
his
yellow.
color? Okay.
He's got 25 hit points left.
I'm just gonna use my claw.
Okay. You have advantage.
That is not
Right. It takes
any of those, right?
14 slashing. He doesn't have water breathing because he's made of fire. Okay, 9 and 13. Okay, he quickly went from full health to yellow.
I'll stay in this here.
Okay.
Which
Karen.
guy did he hit?
One
He was clawing
next
the
to
guy
it.
to your north.
No, didn't he take damage from the Spirit Guardians?
He did.
Okay. Oh, you said full health to yellow, so that's why I was asking.
Yeah.
I can go.
Yes.
Okay, I will fly horizontally over here. Oh yeah, what's the limit on using this decanter? I use it every turn.
What does it say?
I mean, it doesn't say anything about that. I mean, it says it stops at the start of my next turn. Stops pouring. Would that mean I can't use it on my next turn? I can post it if you
Nope.
want.
You can just keep doing it. It's a
Okay.
decanter of endless water.
Okay. Then I will use that ability again on this one, and I don't know if the splash might help put him out
Sure.
from the
I'll
geyser.
say it does.
Okay, it's a DC 13.
I hate that I'm doing a strength save
Strength.
to determine whether he takes a D4 or not. He fails. Roll your
Fuck
damage.
yeah, natural 4.
34 damage. Okay.
Okay, so that puts him out. That was my action and bonus action, and I moved already, so there's nothing else I can do.
Okay, Grimgar.
Well, it looked like these guys took damage from Spirit Guardians.
They did.
Okay.
Look, you did like 12 damage, okay? He was still bright green.
Oh, I know. I just sure.
God damn it, Ryan.
Um.
But anyway, Spirit Guardians did not hurt them.
Maybe you should
Alright.
check up on those spirit
Well, they're not
guardians.
hurt, but they took damage.
All right. Um.
Just so evil.
Almond Koss is above the ground, correct?
No, he's standing on the ground now. He's worried about going into the air and then just being thrown off a cliff into lava.
Okay.
So he's as close to the ground as he can get right now.
Yes, that's a legitimate concern.
I'll say.
Let's see.
He's
And
hoping that if he does get thrown, he won't lose concentration, and then after that, he can fly away. But if he gets thrown and loses concentration, he is going to die.
well, I can do this. I'll
I'll
use
pull the alchemy jug and wait a minute for 2 gallons of water.
I just sit and wait on this turn. I'm going to use a battle axe on this guy to the north of me. Ignore the 6.
You have advantage.
Uh, rolled again.
You did crit. Okay. All right. So initially you did 18 damage, so let me give him that first. And then the crit, you got a 4 plus a 2. That's what you actually rolled for your crit. Okay? Everybody see
Yep.
that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, no. It's a 4 plus a 3. 4 plus 3. The furthest to the left dice rolls. So that's 7 more damage he took because you crit. Okay?
Okay. Yep. And then I will use as a bonus action mass healing word. I
Mm-hmm.
can do 60 feet, so I can hit everybody that I want to. I'll do level 3. So it's 9 plus another 3, so 12 healing.
You can reach me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, I can hit you
Let's
too.
go. Cool. Thank you, sir.
And that's it.
Alright.
I mark that off. Okay.
It is now Cost's turn, who is not on fire, so it doesn't take the damage. I think... Shit. Yeah, I got an idea. Alright, he is going to try to fly away from this thing. So he flies out of its range, and it tries to attack him. Natural 1. Completely whiffs. 10... That'd be 30 feet. That wouldn't be smart. Okay, he's just going to go next to Theron. And then... Look at his... I don't know what any of his abilities do. He's got so many weird things. He is going to guiding bolt the one next to Grimgar to the south. He's going to cast that at 3rd level. He gets a 23 for 24 damage. If you can't tell, Grimgar, that thing is a dark red now. The next attack from anybody has advantage on that creature because of the guiding bolt.
Cool.
And that is his turn. Alright. The starting at the top, this guy is going to try to attack Grimgar 3 times again.
Do
And
they have to roll for Spirit
They
Guardians?
do.
I've got to roll for it too, I think.
Okay, so the top one succeeds. Do they take half or none?
Half.
Okay, so the bottom one takes... He failed, so he dies. Alright. That one, and I'm gonna... Yeah, he dies. Doesn't let me put... Oh, that's cool. If I put 0 hit points, the X automatically appears. Interesting. Alright, move him out of the way. And then the other one takes 8 damage. Okay, so now he goes to attack you, and he doesn't have advantage now. So, Scimitar. 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 Miss, miss, miss. The other fire elemental will go after Urkin. So it goes up behind him. Tries to touch you. Oh, that's a hit. I guess I'll make him see if he gets blinded. It still doesn't make any sense to me. It's a con save, right? Yep. He succeeds. So you take 7 damage and you're on fire. You will take 4 damage at the start of your turn. And then he's going to try to get you again. Miss. The other elemental will now move up onto you. Fire Elemental Myrmidon. And does he get his special move back? He does not. He gets advantage. Scimitar. Natural 20, you take 7 slashing. Scimitar. Natural 20, you take 7 slashing.
Wow.
And a miss. Theron, how high were you?
20 or 15 feet.
Okay. Hamankost had enough movement to get up to you, so he is next to you. So the other, he comes back out of the lava, and you guys are too high for him to reach. So he's going to run over here. That's his 30 feet. So he is going to dash to box Erkin in. And that is all of their turns.
That guy's got to roll to see if he's blinded twice.
Sometimes I remember. He failed, so was the second one at disadvantage? Oh, he missed anyway. Oh, no, wait. He failed. That was the first one. So the second one was still a natural 20 because his advantage would have been canceled out. So that doesn't matter. That's still a natural 20.
Yeah.
But he is blinded, so it didn't change the damage.
All right. I am the center of attention.
Just like you wanted. It's your turn.
Can't wait to see.
Water bomb.
All right.
Bubble gum.
Let's do it. Again? No. Let's do something different. We got a good old Zephyr Strike here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's cast that. Extra attack deals one. Yeah, okay, and I'll whip the guy to, I guess, my north, since he's biggest and most of my way. So whip.
14 hits. He takes 11 damage.
And I will whip again.
3
Actually,
hits.
I'm gonna use my thing, which gives me advantage. So we'll just see if I did anything. No.
Okay, so 12.
Then that does an extra D8. 1. Fantastic.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna move like the wind.
Mm-hmm. Did you use your Zephyr Strike attack?
Yes. Is it just is it an extra attack or is it let's see. One weapon attack roll on your no, it's not an extra attack. It's
Okay,
just
so you're still concentrating on this then.
yes, but it's gonna go away as soon as I run away, I think.
I don't think so.
It
Concentration up
says
to 1 minute. You move like the wind. Until the spell ends, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll on your turn. The attack deals extra damage whether you hit or miss. Your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn. So the only thing that ends when you've made your attack is the speed increase. Your not provoking opportunity attacks maintains as concentration.
right, but I can't attack and get increased speed on every turn.
Right. You can only do that
Yeah.
once. You also take 4 fire damage at the start of your turn because you're on fire.
Yeah.
Concentration doesn't matter because you took it before you cast the spell.
4 fire dead.
So where do you move with your 75 feet of movement?
Let's go to
The Flash would just run around them until they go out. Just saying.
towards the healer.
Point.
All right, Max, and you're up.
muted. Can I use Steel Wind Strike?
You can, if this is the fight you want to use it in. It is
Yeah,
late. Maybe
one-
you guys are going to sleep in the lava room. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Nice
You
and
said
warm.
You said it was 8:30,
I
right?
might have
It is 8:30. Yep.
And it makes me sleepy.
to.
Yeah, I'll use it before the day ends.
All right, Steel Wind Strike. You make an attack on up to 6 creatures. Is that right?
You just click it, right?
See, this is what I was saying too about high level stuff being crazy.
I think
Steel
it's
Wind
5.
Strike is insane. It's a 5th level spell. Crown of Stars that Theron uses all the time is insane. It's 6th level. Like, there are still 7th, 8th, and 9th level spells. That's why it's so hard to balance. Make a weapon attack against each target up to 5 creatures. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures. So
just
make
4
4 attacks. We'll just say top to bottom.
4 d20s or like
You can just roll
Use my
4
sword.
d20s.
4
That's fine.
d20s.
The
Okay.
claw is plus. Are you using the sword? You're better off
Yeah.
using the weapon that gives you the highest attack roll because the damage is the spell damage regardless of which weapon you use.
Can't use a ranged weapon.
Oh, you're
right?
supposed to make a melee spell attack, and so what we've said is that is going to be for the purposes of you, it's your dex plus your proficiency. So that should be a plus 10 on all of these. That's it. So the weapon really doesn't matter. What are you using for the visual though?
Use the turtle claw.
Turtle claw. Okay. Turtle claw scimitar. All of these are hits. You need to roll 6d10 4 times because each one takes separate
4
damage.
times. 60. I do an advanced roll here. Is it 6d4?
No, 6d10.
60-10.
This is a big this is a big attack.
Huge.
1. You're doing it 4 times. 2. 3.
Oh shit. Oh shit on that one.
Yeah, no.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
55 another
Holy
one.
fuck.
What the?
Three
He rolled a
tens,
27,
9.
a 28, and a 27, and a 55.
That was insane.
That's as much as the first 2 combined. Holy
Wow.
shit! Okay, all right. So, which one do you want to end next to? You get to pick. You can
Probably-
decide which one. You end within
Probably
5
the
feet.
one in, probably the one in the sphere still, yeah.
Okay, so right back where you started.
Yeah.
All right. So Maxon like brandishes his turtle claw scimitar and then disappears. All right. And so we'll start with the second guy. So the second, all the attacks hit. So this guy, the top one here, this one takes 27 damage. No wait, I'm sorry, 28 damage because the first one was 27. He takes 28 damage. He looks like he's barely holding on. The second one takes 55 damage and is barely holding on. And then the last one takes 27. And he hasn't been hurt very much. And then you end on the top one, dealing 27 damage to him. Of course, you guys have spread out your damage enough that he actually did not kill any of them, even though 3 of them are like dark red now. I do need you to roll one more d20 for me.
One more.
Because you would have had advantage on the one who was blinded, so I just need to see if it was a crit. And if so, we're going to roll the damage again for him. If you roll a crit.
Just a 7.
Okay, so not a crit. 55. You did 55 to the one with the most health, too.
Wow.
It's like he's the one that needed to be hit that bad.
Awesome.
All right, so Maxon appears back where he started. So there, like you're like trying to figure out, what should I cast? Maxon's just pew 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 pew.
Yeah.
Just disappearing and reappearing around the room. And he's doing it so fast, it looks like he's like stabbing all of them at the same time.
Jeez.
Neo from the Matrix.
Okay.
Yeah, it's such a cool, like, there's such a cool visual to that move. I love that.
Time to shoot some water again. Shoot this big guy.
Imagining the cartoon of Maxon flying around stabbing, and then Thera just comes up whoa, with a decanter and just of water. Which one?
The elemental here.
Well, here's what I want to. Here's what I'm going to tell you, Theron. If you, if you go here, you're hitting all three of them.
Oh, is that how that works?
I think so.
Because they're not really solid, right? So it kind of would go through them in a way.
It says it goes in a geyser 30 feet long and 1 foot wide.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess you can't because it's only 1 foot wide and not 5 feet wide. I guess you can only hit 2. So pick which 2 you want to hit. They're not exactly in a straight line. Okay, that absolutely kills both of them.
Bastards. I'm gonna have to roll my d4, huh?
Nope. You go fall down, and they just disappear, and you're like, "Fuck!"
I drink some of it at the end of
it. Water drips from his mouth menacingly.
I look at Hamakas like, "What? It's hot in here."
Like super forceful though. You're like drinking out of it.
It's super hardcore. I'm just like slurping up like the little like sprays that come out of the sides of it, like the mist.
I like the idea of you just put your face in it and like you can't breathe. Like, ah!
I'm like coughing.
Yeah. What was the other thing I was gonna say? Shit, there was something there. He blasted them. They all died. Oh yeah, how much movement did I make you move there? You got 5 feet left.
I'll move here, I guess.
The one that's blinded has no idea what just happened.
I know. He felt some trickle of water.
Okay, Hamankost is going to stay where he is, but seeing that this is starting to look like it's going pretty well, he is going to toll the dead. The one's blinded, so he'd have advantage. How hard is it? Yeah, it doesn't look hard enough for him to do something that stupid. Is Chill Touch an attack roll, or is that a saving throw? Range. Yeah, he'll use Chill Touched. He creates a ghostly skeletal hand. This is cool. So he makes a ranged spell attack to begin the attack. So he's going to have advantage. 28. And then it says on a hit, you can't regain. It can't regain hit cards until then. It's 0 and untargeted. It's just furniture. I don't know why it says spell save DC at the bottom of that if it's only an attack roll. But whatever. 13 damage. That's a cantrip. He is hurt enough that he's going to use a bonus action to cast Healing Word on himself. He'll just do level 1. He gets 6 hit points. For him, that makes a difference. He doesn't have a lot of hit points. Okay, what might be the...
You skipped me, by the way, just before him.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I was just going to attack this guy with the axe.
You rolled a natural 20, didn't you? Yes, you did. He only had 9 hit points left. Okay. Skadoosh! That one's dead.
And then I would have just moved down towards this other guy.
Okay.
30? I can only move 25, right?
You're an elf,
30.
not a dwarf.
That's right. Much better now. I'll move right up on him.
So he gets his turn. He feels you move up. So he's going to try to attack you.
He's got to make a saving throw first, though, now. Since he's starting there. Right. Yeah. Okay.
He fails. How much damage?
Get rid of the Divine Strike. What the hell? That rule's so weird. I think it's 8. Yeah, 8.
Okay. He takes 8 damage. And then he is going to attack you at disadvantage. I gotta see if he gets his thing back. Nope. I think all 3 of those miss, right? You're a 23.
Yep.
Okay.
23. Yep, they all
Yep,
miss.
so at the end of his turn, he is no longer blinded. He's also... No. Okay. Alright. Urkin, you're up.
Finish him.
Yep.
Do,
Based on his coloration, he looks like he's at least bloodied.
do, whip.
That all hits. He takes a total of 26 damage. Okay.
Run away. Well, actually, I don't want to go in.
Alright, you are still on fire.
20, 30.
Because you've never bothered to put yourself out. So you're going to take
Mm.
a d10 of fire damage at the start of your turn. Take 1 damage, make a constitution saving throw to see if you maintain your speedy spell. Make sure you give yourself that 1 damage.
I did.
Okay, you lose your immunity to opportunity attacks.
Right, just what he wanted.
I usually get it anyway.
Yeah, you get it because you hit him.
Don't really notice that one. I didn't even notice it.
Okay, you done?
Yeah, that's it.
Give me action.
Shoot.
Okay, you pull your bow. And you shoot. You miss.
Oh,
You
shoot
got
him
plus
again.
14. Second
Jeez.
one hits. It's still alive.
No. Die. Nah.
Natural 1, make an attack against Grimgar.
No.
Doing more damage to me than anybody else.
It's gonna be a natural 20, you watch. 17, he missed Grimgar too!
Oh, good job.
Okay,
I guess
that's your turn. Theron, it's still alive!
I will shoot it with water.
He just does
I'll
that
go over
again.
here.
Blast! Okay, in the future, I think if you're fighting against fire elementals, I'm probably going to have them make a dex save. But
Okay.
for this fight, I now understand why when I was reading about the Decanter, people were claiming that it was broken. I get it now.
Especially against these guys.
So I will have, because it's only a foot wide, so it's not like impossible to dodge. So in the future against fire elementals, I will have them make a dex save. In addition to I'll have them make a strength save and a dex save. The dex save to avoid the ridiculous damage.
What do you want the DC to be? I'll type it in.
Oh, that's a good question. Should be, let's see, it's only a foot wide. Let's say 15. That's a pretty good middle ground, where it's a good chance they'll. I mean, what's their dex? Meyer Maiden, he gets a +4. But still, odds are he'll fail with a 15, and the other guy's +3. Yeah, I think 15's pretty fair for a jar. So Hammond Cost like flies over and he's like, ugh. You know, it would have gone a lot better if I hadn't trapped myself against that wall. I was trying to stay away from the guy over here and wasn't thinking they'd be coming up out of the lava.
That's okay. You probably normally feel more comfortable with zombies helping you out anyway, right?
Yeah. So we've only got 10 minutes. We don't have a ton of time left on this. It'd be nice if we could find a way to heal despite that.
I'm on fire.
I will pour some of my decanter on him.
Okay, the geyser?
No, I
All right.
think it's the stream. Is that what
Okay.
the lowest one is? It's like a gallon of water.
Okay. So you pour a gallon of water over his head.
Yeah.
Hamankost says I could do prayer of healing, but that takes 10 minutes.
Yeah, I could just heal you.
It's
little
late.
bit.
Do we really want to go into whatever this maybe possibly long fight and get exhausted from it?
We're gonna waste our fly.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Well, we'll get all our spells back if we
What if we
rest.
fly down there and then use our?
Didn't we see minotaurs down there?
True, but they could have moved by now.
Well, let me go look. I'll fly over and
Is
look
it's a
down.
quick fly, right? Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, you see something glowing at the bottom of the shaft, but you can't see anything else. It looks deep. It looks very deep.
Looks deep.
Deep,
Yeah.
deep,
Shut
deep,
up.
deep, deep.
Maybe we should rest. It's
Just
late.
throw a rock at it.
And what do we got? Like 8 minutes left on the spell.
Oh, by the way, the disc isn't there. I know
Oh,
it's I know it's
this
there
one?
in the picture, but it's not there this time.
Oh.
We see if it's up or down. Or we
Well,
don't see it at
it's
all.
definitely not up because you don't see it. But it's probably down. You can't see it.
There is no up, is there?
Nope, there is a ceiling above.
Does anything else look different besides that's missing?
There is nobody in this room. All of the tools that were by the anvils and the chains that were holding the creatures here are all gone. All the stuff is gone.
Oh. Did we examine like the walls and stuff over here? The floors?
We looked at everything, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
I'll go over it again just to make sure we're not missing any off-colored tiles or
Okay.
writing.
How
somewhere.
long are you going to spend?
Um, do you guys prefer just to long rest here, or are we continuing?
I mean, you guys are 2 minutes into the spell now, at least. I mean, this is real time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I mean, it's late, so we'll get exhausted if we go too long.
Yeah. We'll just put the hut right in the doorway.
As long as we don't think
Or do
they're
you want to
gonna
go
put
somewhere hidden?
lava on us, I guess.
Well, the hut would. Well, I guess they could dispel magic, but we should have somebody, on lookout anyway, right?
Yeah.
I think his point was that if they fill the room with lava, the dome will end eventually.
Well, we could use the teleport disc to get out of here if we had to.
Well,
Must be nice.
wouldn't any lava pour into this hole? So it wouldn't
That's
ever
true.
get.
That's a good point.
I mean, we just came from a hallway where they had lava sitting as a wall, so I don't know what they can do with lava.
Mm.
Yeah.
We can go to that room that Maxon found with that mask. It's a good place to
That's
rest.
true. Okay,
They
so
probably don't know about it.
I'll spend some time here while they go check out the room, and I'll just examine.
Okay, so you can make an investigation check. I think Common Cost will stay here with you, so you're not by yourself, and the other three
Okay.
can go if they want.
Yeah, I'll stay here, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Just wait.
Yeah, let's just wait.
Okay.
Check it out.
You don't find anything of note. It's just a
Okay.
floor and walls and platform that leads out to a spot where there's a disc, apparently sometimes, but not always.
I'm not any smarter since the last time, and how a disc could be used as an elevator magically.
No.
Okay.
It just seems like something that somebody could do. I mean, what are you trying to figure out?
How we could use it? How to activate it?
I mean, you haven't found any kind of buttons or anything like that, so it must be activated by
Voice
somehow interacting with it. Yeah, it could be voice activated. It could be you have to draw on it with your finger.
Okay.
Um,
It's really hard.
voice activated would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, while she's doing it, I decide I'm pretty stupid and I want to
Decide
take
you're
out,
stupid.
take
Why?
out Hinder Strike and then start attuning to that, and I will stop attuning to the rank insignia
Okay. What do you mean decide you're stupid?
because
You didn't do
that
it
makes
before.
you resistant to fire damage. I'm like, I should have used that before we came down here, and I could have used Dominate Monster on one of those fire elementals.
I see.
I'm also gonna take Fireball off and put Lightning Bolt on.
Okay. So you guys putting the dome here and then long resting?
No, we're gonna go to that room Maxon was stuck in, I think, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good way. Good place
Okay,
to
you
go.
can't start attuning to it while you're doing stuff. It's got to be short rest or long rest.
Okay. Well, as soon
We
as we,
just attempt to do it once we're
yeah.
in the dome, I guess. How far up was it? Was it past
All
here?
the way up.
Oh, yeah, the
Watch
top.
out for tripwire.
Oh yeah.
No.
Flying?
Who went up the stairs first?
Fuck. I think I did, didn't I? Or was it you?
Where was Maxon when Theron went up the stairs? Were you guys near each
I,
other?
I was right here still,
I
kind
didn't.
of.
I was looking down and I didn't see you guys move up there. Let's see. 13.
Wire. Near the statues,
No,
I
that's not
think.
13. What is
Unless they
10?
put up more.
Just trying to find this.
If it's weight activated, I am flying still.
No, it's a tripwire. Oh, you were flying.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you don't activate the tripwire. You fly over.
And my passive perception doesn't notice it.
Yours is too low. That's
Okay.
why it mattered who was first. Literally everybody else's is high enough to see it except yours.
What's the DC?
18.
Oh yeah, I'm
Erkin's
16.
is 18, Grimgar's is 20, and Maxon's is 21. I wrote it all down to see who knew and who didn't. So you fly over the tripwire after having noticed it. I guess I can get rid of the trap because I will put it on the map now. That's where the tripwire is.
Wasn't last time.
It wasn't there last time. There was a lot of things that were different last time.
Next, and where's this room again? You lead us there.
Here.
Where we're flying.
But I think there's tripwire in this room too.
Why do you think that?
There was last
There was last time?
time. Mm-hmm.
Alright, do
Yeah,
you notice
so
him?
Maxon, you look down the hallway, and before...
Why is it so dark down there? Is there no light? Or is it
Oh,
not?
okay, Maxon, this is great. Okay. So you look down, and you see that there is a tripwire right here. And your first thought is, why is that so easy to see? It's like a color that almost makes it so that you're meant to see it.
Uh-huh.
And you think, that's really weird. And then you look a little over from that, and you see another one, like 2 feet away from it, that if you hadn't been looking for it, it would have been impossible to spot. And you
Oh.
realize the first one was a decoy drop your guard so that you'd hit the second one. And you only noticed that because it was a DC 20, and your thing is 21. So you see it. You guys have really high passive perception.
Got spotting it.
Why it's a lot darker down here than it was before.
Yeah, they turned off all the lights.
Surprised we went this way instead of the other room where we rested before, where it was safer.
It was like a puzzle room type of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're here. Let's just do
I
it.
don't think they know this room's over here though, because they would have probably
Statue.
plundered it.
I'm
We have
flying
all these
by.
traps.
The statue's like the second. This one right here, the second to last one on the right.
Yep. You open up the secret passage. Okay. As you walk through, you see that it's just as dark in here as it was last time.
For the
You're gonna
big
say he's
region.
dead.
No. Okay, now when you enter the room, you see that everything is exactly how you left it.
Damn it! Stop doing that.
Uh,
You've been doing this too much.
I'll cast light on
Everything's the
Urkin.
same.
okay.
So he's got the magic thing that makes him like extra light up.
Okay, yeah, you light them up.
Is this door shut?
I'm not
here?
gonna go through the effort of doing that. I'm not gonna go through the effort of doing that either. But yes, you close it.
Okay.
All right, you doming it up
Dome it up.
and long rest.
Long rest.
Okay, I need 2 people to make perception checks for keeping watch.
I'll do one.
Okay, you guys get your long rest. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Hooray.
All right. Well,
Not sunrise yet.
what?
Is it sunrise yet?
Yes.
It is. Sweet.
Yeah, I'm trying to reset how many costs spells.
You gotta roll your boots.
Okay, got it. I love how Chris rolls his boots before adding his hit points in.
Oh man.
You guys thought you were going down the hole. Well, you still can. There's time tonight.
Swimming speed. That sucks.
I already have that.
You're gonna just have to jump into some water or into some lava.
Get some immunity to lava in it, and then you can just swim in that.
Yeah.
No, you don't already have that. You gain a swimming speed equal to double your walking speed.
No.
You swim 90 feet with
Thank
just
goodness.
your movement.
Wow.
That's
Wish we had the water
much
shuffle.
better.
Yep, so you're going to have to just swim
I'll
through some. I will say,
swim in
though,
lava.
that it's actually not possible to swim in lava because, regardless of how they make it look in the movies, lava is basically solid because it is molten metal. It is very thick.
You don't know that.
I do. I've looked it up.
I've seen things swimming in lava before.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you?
I played Super
What
Mario.
about that
I
one
played
that
Super
just
Mario.
there was that one that just erupted in Africa where they said that it was like the type of lava flow it was so liquid because it had no debris in it or whatever, and like very little sediments in it or whatever, so it actually flowed really fast,
Mm.
like a wave.
This night was also the last night of the full moon, so you guys are pretty sure none of you are werewolves or anything.
We're
Just
pretty
saying
sure.
That was I forgot to mention it the first 2 nights. This was the 3rd night of the full moon. Now you have your scrying orb back, you have your mirror, or you can wait to do those, and we can try to do this hole tonight.
Let's do the mirror and the orb first.
Oh damn it! Okay.
Or you want to do? No, we can do that thing
Oh, that's
first.
fine. I just wanted to get down the hole, but it's my fault for having there be a combat.
Let's go down the hole.
I want to go down the hole.
We'll remember.
Down that hole.
We should rest another day.
No,
Another
no, no.
whole day.
Why do you want to do that?
This is the closest you've ever been to finding Teresiel, and you want to take your time.
She's being
Yeah, but I want to wear good boots while I do it.
You could always
Come
attune
on,
to
let's
something else.
cast fly on us and let's get down that hole.
Okay, I cast level 4
I'll
fly.
have to see what's in the
And
hall.
cast it on Urkin as well.
Okay, Haman Cost does the same thing for Grimgar. Boy, Grimgar, you're in a hurry today.
Yeah, let's get going.
Come on, Grimgar.
Don't care what happens. Let's get down there.
Hurry up,
Fly
Grimgar.
over.
Let's go. You're taking forever.
Uh,
Move your token.
we're coming.
Fly, fly, fly.
Go as fast as I can.
Fly up over the tripwires.
Okay, you
Fly
guys
to
get
the
over to the
hole.
hole. The disc
Fly.
is not there.
Fly
I
down.
fly straight down.
All right, you all rush to try to keep up to Grimgar, who just goes down the hole.
Yep.
All right.
I fly as fast as I can.
Okay, do you guys keep up with him?
Assuming we're not melting as we're going further down, yes.
Not melting as you go further down. Okay, so going at full speed. After a minute, you come to a spot where there does appear to be some kind of landing. It continues to go down after this point, but you have discovered a landing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put y'all on a new map. There. I got to actually put people out.
Here.
Of course, it's going to turn off all of the token things, but oh well. Missing Grimgar, and I am missing. We're on the top left. Okay.
Mouse just ran my foot.
Real life?
Yeah, because a bunch of cats were chasing it right after it happened. So
Okay.
that,
Wow.
I guess.
So you guys are. There's a landing here. The disc is not here, and it looks to go down at least as far again as you've already gone down.
Am I alone over here?
What?
What?
I see you. I think.
You're next to me, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Rob. That's the wrong token. I must have been testing light. You're on the top left.
Sure.
I have two Rob tokens on the map. Okay.
This looks like it, right?
This looks like where we want to go.
Yeah.
Hmm. Where's the disc though?
Further down?
So I
You
was
guys,
thinking
do you guys see it?
the Minotaur.
You goddamn Minotaur, yes.
Yes, I see it.
I want to cast Find the Path.
Okay.
Or place where Moon Elf is.
Terrestrial.
That's our terrestrial.
Okay, so you're a minute into your fly spell, or so, a little bit more than a minute, and you want to spend a minute casting this spell, right? I'm asking.
It takes longer than I thought. Never mind.
Okay.
I want to fly towards the Minotaur.
Okay.
I will do that.
All right. I mean, you need to kill a Minotaur anyway, don't you reckon?
I need its horn. I think.
Or
Flying-
we can make sure
flying
we
towards it.
survive down below first. We could always come back and kill a Minotaur.
Okay, Grimgar, as
Thank
you
you.
walk into the room, they notice you, and the Minotaur in front, and they begin to charge. So everybody roll initiative.
You can
Yeah,
fit
bring
through
it,
a little hole.
Minotaur.
He can.
Okay.
Bring it, Minotaur. Grimgar says, okay, we'll do maybe one round of combat before we end for the night.
You just ran in and started combat. Crazy bastard.
Ooh, Haman costed
You fucking
bad.
ran in to fight the Minotaurs.
I'm the
He's
Minotaur.
resistant to fire now.
Huh? Yeah. I had nothing to
I
worry
rolled
about.
2 natural ones. What is wrong with me?
It's just gonna mean you're gonna roll 3 natural 20s in the first 2 turns.
Can't wait for that. That's gonna be fun. Okay, Erkin, they jumped ahead with their Turkins. Would you have moved up with them or stayed where you were?
A little bit.
Okay, I think Common Cost is trying to stick near Theron, so I'm going to put him right behind Theron. Put your flying and concentration back on, because that stuck with your old tokens and didn't go on the new one. Theron, you go first. You hear the Minotaur roar, and you immediately react.
Only from this one?
I
From
don't
this
know
area?
what you can see. Yeah, that the roar came through that. Yeah,
Okay, because I did see something down here as well, so I just didn't know if I heard
probably did.
something.
That looks different.
I got how many feet of movement with fly? 60 feet?
Yes,
I was using 30 before in the last fight
I
too.
was too. I forgot.
So
I'm not very good at this.
Can I fly past Game Grimgar?
You can fly over him, sure. Yeah, I haven't even bothered to open the notes for this place yet, but I think the ceiling it's 15 or 20 feet. I'll open it and check, but
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know where you wanted me to stop, so I stopped there.
well, I mean they see. I mean it's lit up in this room, so
Yeah.
they saw you just walk in, and you're wearing plate armor, so you're loud anyway, and you weren't sneaking.
No,
25.
I flew in because I was trying to fly. I was just going as fast as I could.
Okay, yeah. In all of these passages, the each chamber is kind of arced or domed. So near the walls, the ceiling's only 10 feet, but in the bigger rooms, the ceiling's about 30 feet. So like this room, the very middle would be about 30 feet, and then it tapers down to 10 feet at the edges.
30, 35 feet, and I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt in the line here.
Okay, yeah, you'll hit all four of them. Okay.
Not a great Lightning Bolt, but
Deck save?
Dex 19.
Well, that's gonna work. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Oh, one succeeded. How about that? All right, so the two in front here are female genasi. They are obviously fire genasi. They're gonna take 25 each, which certainly hurts. And the front minotaur succeeded, so he takes 12. The back one failed, so he takes 25. Okay, you
Okay.
can't see their names. Their names didn't appear on the screen for you, right?
No.
Okay.
So I've got 25 more feet, so that's 15, and I'm gonna fly back out.
Okay, you fly in, zap him with a lightning bolt, and zoom back out. Erkin, you
I'm
want to try
gonna
swimming?
not swim.
Okay.
I'm gonna read myself in an elemental, or I'm going to wreath myself in a cold shield.
Okay. So when they hit you, they take cold damage, and you are resistant to fire.
Yes, I take 2d8 cold damage if they're next to me.
Yeah, every time they melee you within 5 feet.
Yeah. 15, 20. And 5, 30. Let's block the hallway down here. 40, 45, 50. And I'll just stand upstairs here.
Okay. All right, I need to put something up for your thing to show that you've got that. How about this?
Ooh.
Okay, so up here, the two fire genasi. That is interesting. Okay, they are both going to charge up to Grimgar with quarterstaffs out, I think. Right? Oh no, that's not right. They wouldn't do that. That's stupid. They're both going to go side by side right here, and they can see not really past the wall. They are both going to cast fireballs centered on Grimgar. And that, let's just see this fireball. Center used to be on Grimgar. Wow, it actually doesn't hit Hammond cost. Crazy. Okay, so I need Theron, Grimgar, and Maxon to all three make 2 dexterity saving throws.
Yikes.
You got anything you want to do about that? I don't know if you do or not.
Does
I
the
don't think
one
I
make
can do.
it worse at all?
No.
Okay. I'll leave them.
Okay, so the first one is 24 damage. So Theron and Grimgar, you take 24, halved to 12 because you are both resistant.
Yeah.
Maxon, you take 12 because you succeeded. And then on the second one, Theron and Grimgar, you take 15 because you are resistant. Maxon, you take 30 because you failed. They are not going to move other than that. From this one comes over, and this one is going to cast Scorching Ray at 4th level on Erkin. So 2, 3, 4, 5 shots of Scorching Ray. 22 hits, 17 misses, 23 hits, 26 hits, 32 hits. But you're going to take half damage on all of these. So you take 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3. So only 11 damage total, Arkin. She's got 10 more feet. This one will move the full 30 feet, and I'm going to say you actually have half cover against her. She's going to do the same thing, but you have +2 to your AC. So that makes your AC 23, right?
24.
24. Alright, so you take 3 damage, +2 damage, +2 damage, +1 damage. So 3, 5,
Those are
7.
low damage rolls.
Yep. Yep, it all balances out in the end, boys.
Was that before or after you had it?
That was after I halved it.
Okay.
So you only took 11. I mean, those were cast at level 4, and you took 11 damage, and like that's pretty
Yeah.
good for level 4 spells bombarding you to take that little damage. Grimgar, you are up.
Do I know if these fire genasi speak, if I'm pronouncing it right, Ingen? Ingnin?
I mean, they would. You would also assume they probably speak Common, but yeah, they would speak Ignan.
Oh, okay. Specifically because they do those fireballs, I'll say, fuck you, and then I'm gonna cast insect
I thought
insect
you wanted
plague.
to like be nice. I was always gonna use diplomacy. Nope.
All right.
It would have been more interesting if it
I need
posted
to know
right.
more about this.
Yeah, there it goes. A 20-foot radius, so I'm gonna center it basically on
What
this
the hell?
fire.
Concentration up to 10 minutes? What does this mean? Biting locust fill a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point. Okay. All right. Fine.
Basically on this fire pit.
Were you already not flying?
I'm not concentrating on it.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
How much cost is?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
hold
should
on. I
still
got.
put the symbol on yourself. The foot
What?
with the foot with the wings on it.
Oh, I don't have the flying thing on me.
No,
Hold on.
you know
Okay.
don't put the concentration obviously, but
So that's gonna hit all of them.
Maxon should too. Oh, he may not be flying though. He's just got.
So all these bugs appear. Remains for the duration. Okay, it's lightly obscured. It's difficult terrain. Each creature must make a con save or take 4d10 piercing damage from mosquitoes. All
Sweet
right.
spell. Oh, locusts. They're biting locusts.
Okay. I lost. It's a con save. Okay. 1, 2, and then for the Minotaur. 1, 2, 3. So we've got fail, 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 success, success.
Yep.
So this one and this one succeed. And then you rolled 26 damage? Oh my
Yep.
god! I will tell you, both Genasi have 1 hit point.
Ah, damn.
The Minotaur takes 26. That's just so unlucky. They take half on a success?
Da, da, da,
No,
da.
half as much on a success. Yep. So
Yep.
13 and 13. Okay. Make a saving throw again when it enters the spell's area for the first time or ends its turn there. Okay. You are concentrating on that.
Yep. And then I'm gonna move.
That's a cool spell. It's difficult terrain,
Yeah.
and it's lightly obscured.
I'm gonna move in here. Okay.
I don't know what lightly obscured should do for disadvantage and stuff. I'll have to think about it. Maybe if you try to shoot one of the ones in the back with an arrow, you can't really see him through the bugs or something. Maxon.
Me?
Mm-hmm. So
Ooh.
Theron ran in and shot a lightning bolt. Erkin is just taking fire bolts to the chest.
Is there people down there by?
I
Can't
mean,
see.
you see balls of fire flying through Erkin.
We'll go down here.
Do not go in there. Woo!
What? Those. Oh, those are the Minotaurs. Okay. I will. Drink a fire resistance potion.
All right. How long does that last?
Remember. I think it was at least an hour.
Probably an hour. Okay. Okay. That's your bonus action. You got your action left. What do you do with your action?
I guess I'll just shoot those fire genasi on the closest one.
Okay. Make your shots. 25 hits, 30 hits, 17 hits. That is a total of 31 damage. Okay?
Stay here.
Okay, so difficult terrain for the Minotaur. But he's got a speed of 40 feet, so he can move 20 feet. So he comes rumbling out of the bugs at you, Grimgar. And he is going to try to gore you with his horns. And he is being reckless, so he has... There's a lot of things he can use when he does this, so I've got to kind of figure it all out here. Okay, if he moves, he's got this, and he's going to try to gore you, so let's just see if that hits. A 20 does not hit, so all of that's for nothing. Any attacks against him have advantage, though, as he tries to run up and gore you and misses. This one, can it get 20 feet? Okay, hold on. No, it could not. So, it's just going to get out of the bugs down here. And then the third one, so at least you've kept it from really doing anything. This one's going to use the dash action and get itself over there and out of the bugs. Now down here, let me tell you about these guys, Erkin. Tell you all about these guys. This one is going to run up to both of you, and he is going to breathe a cone of fire into both of you. I need you to both make dexterity saving throws. As the Minotaur runs up and just like a dragon, fire into both of you. Alright, you both succeed. You're going to take half damage. So half damage is 10, and then halved because you're both resistant is 5. So you both take 5 damage from this fire breath. The other one doesn't have room to get by his buddy because you have blocked the hall. So he is going to go where you can't shoot him and wait. And finally, at the end of initiative, Haman Cost gets to go. Oh man, what does Haman Cost want to do? Probably better to take these guys down fast, which means go harder than you otherwise would.
Mm-hmm.
We got 2 that are almost dead. Alright, what's he got for AoEs? Anything? He's got a fireball. He could use that.
Why did we bring this guy?
Okay, he would have dropped fireball during the long rest because that doesn't make sense to have. What would he pick up instead? He's got his prepared wizard spells. That's right. Most of the wizard spells he learned were rituals on purpose, so a non-ritual. Oh yeah, Ray of Sickness. There we go. We'll turn that on. Use Sickening Radiance, I guess. Why not? He'll mess him up with this. Okay, so a dim greenish light spreads in a 30-foot radius centered on a point you choose. The light spreads around corners. When a creature moves into the spell's area for a first time on a turn or starts its turn there, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 4d10 radiant damage and suffer 1 level of exhaustion and emit a dim greenish 5-foot radius light. The light makes it impossible to benefit from being invisible. So when he casts this, he's going to warn all of you not to step into it, because he's not like Theron. He can hit you guys if you move into his stuff. And do I have a green one? Yeah, I do have spike growth. There we go. And this is supposed to be 30-foot radius, so I have to expand it by 5, 10, 20 feet. Right? 6, yep, that's right. So this is huge. He knows the one ran around the corner. So can he hit? That's probably the best he can do while making sure he doesn't hit Grimgar. That would not hit Grimgar if you put it right there. That's where he'll put it. So all of them are now within that radius. They take the damage at the start of their turns. And we will start next time with Theron's turn.
Very good.
Exhausting.
So you probably hate this fight, huh? We're resistant to everything.
It's okay. I
Can't hurt
knew
anyone.
you guys were resistant going into it. I mean, lava will still kill you. Resistant won't help.
Oh, don't do that.
So what did you guys think of the auras? I know Ryan doesn't really like it.
I like it.
I like him.
I like him.
Okay. Maybe I can make
Ryan's just gonna have to ask us.
Maybe
Yeah,
I,
I'll just have to ask.
maybe I
What
can
color
make
are
it so
they?
you can see the bars too, though.
At least now we can all answer instead of just you.
That's true.
Let's make him
Yeah.
smell funny.
I can see the red ones now, but otherwise they all just look yellow. The yellow and the green, I think I really can't tell the difference. It's a problem.
Yeah, just ask if you don't know what color is. We'll tell you.
Okay. And what else? I don't know. We got Minotaur City up in
Is fire breath a melee attack?
no.
Good.
Grimgar really wanted to just get that fight started. He just fucking ran in.
Grimgar did. Make an
Oh.
insight check, Theron.
Shit, I closed out of it.
Oh, I'll do it for you. I'll tell you what you got. Ooh, a natural 0.
Possible.
Yeah,
Not if you don't roll. What did I say? Perception?
You said insight.
Yeah, that's what I said. 15. I mean, he wasn't like that when you went to bed last night. Like the day before, he wasn't like in a big hurry. Suddenly this morning, he's just like, yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. And then he just goes.
Yeah, it didn't seem like him.
I mean, he flew down the tunnel as fast as he could, and then when you got here, he just kind of rushed into the Minotaur. So, you think there's probably a reason, but you don't know what it is.
Let's
Okay.
go.
I'm suspicious of him, I suppose.
I'm suspicious.
I
Of
mean,
Not
him.
in like
it's always
up to
good to just
something,
be
but-
suspicious of Ryan,
Yeah,
regardless
true.
of what's going on.
True.
Acting abnormal.
Can do now.
He's normally more cautious than that.
Yeah, that's weird that he just did that. That's more of an Irkin thing.
Yeah, no, not anymore. In the past, he used to go off and die all the time, but now he doesn't like to go anywhere.
I don't know, the last time you guys fought Minotaur, he like threw bugs at a crystal Minotaur and then it just killed him.
That's true.
Yeah,
What?
good point.
I don't remember
I do. In the cave after you found the Rat Man.
Yeah.
These minotaurs aren't crystal, are they?
They are not crystal. Those were crystal because they were earth Minotaurs. Some of these Minotaurs breathe fire because they are fire Minotaurs.
All right.
Good session, everybody. I am looking forward very much to the next few sessions because
too.
there's a lot.
Stuff's happening.
Yeah, and stuff's going to be happening every session for a long time now, I think. So this is good. And that's another nice thing about us only going to 17 is I can if that's what we're going to do, I can really focus and get rid of all the bullshit and we just do the important stuff from now on.
Yeah.
So that might be a
Sounds
good thing
good.
anyway. You guys are also very close to leveling up, but I've made it kind of a rule that you're not going to level up while you're in a dungeon. So after you accomplish pretty much anything, if you were to leave and then, come back or go to a different place or whatever, you will level up in between. So
Cool.
just keep that in mind when you're trying to decide to press on or leave, that you will level up pretty much as soon as you accomplish anything. You haven't yet, but if you accomplish anything and then leave, you will level up.
Great.
So,
Got it.
all right, good job, everybody.